Hey there, Javi here with BorrowLenses.com, and today we're going to talk about this tiny guy, the Sigma FP. Yep, you heard that right. The FP is a full-frame mirrorless camera made by Sigma, better known for their outstanding line of art and cinema lenses. If you're confused, don't worry, so were we. The FP is a camera unlike we've seen in the past, giving you decent photo capabilities and incredible video functionality in a ridiculously small body. Weighing in at just 13 ounces, this camera packs a ton of features in this palm-sized package. On the photo side, you have a 24.6 megapixel sensor that shoots up to 18 frames per second, up to 12 exposures, and a 49-point autofocus system. Nothing to write home about, but still respectable photo specs. The one standout photo feature is the inclusion of Sigma's fill light mode, which allows you to adjust shadow exposure in camera without affecting the mids or the highlights. Now, where this camera shines is in video. It's clear that this little guy is aimed at filmmakers who want the most modularity and functionality out of their setup. You can record 4K up to 30p and 1080p up to 120 frames per second. This stacks up with Sony's very popular a7 III. Where it takes a bite out of the competition is that it can record those same frame rates in 12-bit cinema DNG RAW externally via USB-C to a drive, similar to the Blackmagic Pocket cameras. That makes this tiny camera capable of incredible images while still keeping its small form factor. You can also see that the audience for this camera is filmmakers in the way that it's designed. It has a dedicated cine and still switch, buttons for adjusting color and tone on the fly, ⅛ mounting points on 3 sides of the camera, and the L mount, which can be easily adapted to many other mount systems like PL, EF, and F mount. On the software side, you have the ability to display shutter angle instead of shutter speed, and a variety of data points you need when shooting video, like scopes, peaking, and timecode. The most interesting feature I found in this camera was its ability to be used as a director's viewfinder. Optical director's viewfinders have been around for ages and are used usually on set to allow directors to mount lenses on small viewfinders and get an idea of what the shot will look like without having to move the entire camera department. The FP has a dedicated viewfinder mode that allows you to choose presets from other manufacturers like Arri and Red to mimic the sensor size and crop of those cameras and get an accurate depiction of what a particular lens would see when put on that specific camera. So what to make of this tiny beast? It's trying to be the everything camera for filmmakers. Use it for stills when scouting, use it as a B cam or even an A cam on smaller projects, or use it as a director's viewfinder on large scale shoots. If this was their goal, I gotta say, they got pretty damn close. There are some things I don't like about the FP, like having to use Sigma's proprietary battery, which doesn't last you very long, or the lack of an articulating screen. That aside, I think this camera is a solid alternative to folks looking for a mirrorless camera solution. I would say this competes pretty heavily with the likes of the Blackmagic Pocket cinema cameras if you're looking for a small package that can shoot RAW. The advantage here is that you get cinema DNG RAW in full frame and more versatility in lens options due to the usage of the L mount and its ability to adapt to many other lenses. So there you have it. At first, we were confused by the use case of this little guy, but after having it for a couple weeks, it's clear to us that the Sigma FP proves that big things can come in small packages. Got a question? Leave it in the comments below, and if you want to try out the Sigma FP or anything else that we carry, you can at BorrowLenses.com. Thanks for watching.